Alright, budget magic time. Playing some green-black Emrakul in Modern. And this hand's alright-ish. Verdant Catacombs for our opponent. Lingering Souls was a very good draw. So let's just Stirring Wildwood, pass the turn. If this is any sort of Abzan Jund deck, Lingering Souls should be excellent. Snow-covered Swamp. Spicy. Well, let's just play Swamp and play Sakura Tribe Elder. Pass the turn. Oh dear. Well, we know what this is now. And our one and only goal is to get creatures in the graveyard. Overgrown Tomb. Oh dear, oh dear. Fulminator Mage. Opponent cracks it. Well, let's crack our Sakura Tribe Elder. Get a Plains. There goes our land. Another Lingering Souls. We'll play the Forest. Play Sakura Tribe Elder. Pass the turn. So at least this gives us some cards we can get back from the graveyard. Another Fulminator Mage. Not very good. Alright, crack Sakura Tribe Elder. Grab a Forest. That's not ideal. Well, let's Grizzly Salvage. Our lands all come into play tapped. So let's take Satyr Wayfinder. Play Satyr Wayfinder. We kind of just want a swamp here. There's a swamp. Play the swamp. Inquisition our opponent. And we'll take Demonic Dread, which is the most direct way to get a living end. We would like more cards to go in our graveyard. Ooh, opponent attacks? Okay. Well, we will block with our Wayfinder. So now Forest wouldn't be bad. Opponent casts Archfiend of Ifnir. So I think we Eternal Witness. Get back... How many cards? We got 5 card types. I guess we can just get back a... It's either Grizzly Salvage or Traverse. Let's take Grizzly Salvage. And then play Smuggler's Copter. Pass the turn. Finding a way to get rid of Archfiend would be helpful. Opponent cycles. Okay. Goes attacking. We take 7. Well, let's Grizzly Salvage. Take Emrakul. Play Sakura Tribe Elder. Deadweight the Archfiend. And pass the turn. We're still a little bit of mana short from Emrakuling. Sack Sakura Tribe Elder. Grab a Forest. Opponent hits us. So we have 5 mana towards Emrakul. Dryad Arbor. Another Fulminator. Well, that's Grizzly Salvage. Satyr Wayfinder. We're dead to a cycling card is the problem. Play Satyr Wayfinder. Get a land. Play a land. Yeah, I mean, we gotta hope our opponent doesn't have any cycling. We know one of their 2 cards is Kari Zev's Expertise. We have Emrakul for next turn. But we have... Okay. Oh no, their draw was very macabre. Ugh. Alright, well, sure, fair enough. Oh, that was awkward. So let's bring in Languishes, bring in Tormod's Crypts. Our opponent has 1 card that's relevant, and that was the Archfiend. Otherwise, there was no way they could win, and even to win there, they still did actually top deck sort of like crazy. I mean, they do cycle a lot, so that part makes sense, but it was still pretty unfortunate that they had exactly that. They were 1 turn away from just losing the game. They had to have top decked that discard card that exact turn. If they top decked it the next turn, it wouldn't have done it because we could have fired up our Smuggler's Copter. So, yeah. We should be able to keep them from going crazy, but it's unfortunate that they had exactly Archfiend of Ifnir, which is pretty good against a lot of our cards. Alright, try it like that. We get to play first. And alright, I mean, we can stock the graveyard. We don't have a way to get rid of a living end or counter it. Opponent has Overgrown Tomb. And passes. There's Inquisition. Well, let's just Plains and Satyr Wayfinder. Grab a Forest. Actually, let's grab a swamp, I think. Pass the turn. Opponent cycles. Stomping Grounds. Tapped. Let's get in with Satyr Wayfinder. Play a swamp and pass the turn. I think we're just going to Grizzly Salvage here. Opponent didn't even have a cycler. Well, let's Grizzly Salvage. Take Wayfinder. Ooh, there's Tormod's Crypt too. Well, start by Inquisitioning our opponent. See what they got in hand. That is an interesting choice. Okay. You get a monstrous Carbid. We get an Emrakul? Oh. I see. So our opponent exiles the Emrakul. Gets the Carbid. Plays a million Fairy Macabres. Well, I guess that kind of worked out for them. Let's just take Anger of the Gods. Play Satyr Wayfinder. Completely whiff. Play Llanowar Waste. Play Tormod's Crypt. Pass the turn. Opponent gets in for 4. So let's just chump. Plays a Dryad Arbor. They are not going to like this Languish. Well, let's Languish. Pass the turn. And we have Tormod's Crypt for protection from their actual combo. And then hopefully we can just clean things up with Lingering Souls and whatnot. Let's Lingering Souls. Pass the turn. So now we got a clock at least. We don't have a good way of just beating Archfiend if they draw it. Forest. Well, attack with both. Play a Forest. Play a Secure Tribe Elder. Flashback our Lingering Souls. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks Catacomb. Blood Crypt tapped. Opponent passes. Well, let's attack with everything. Play Stirring Wildwood, pass the turn. So we got 4 card types. Nameless Inversion is 5. Do we have an instant? We don't. 6 card types. Wait, can we win here? Or Emrakul here. Let's count our graveyard. So Artifact, Creature, Sorcery, Land. Tribal Instant would be 6 card types. Yeah, I think we can just Emrakul. They still have Archfiend, but maybe that's okay? Yeah, let's do it. So, maintain priority, cast Nameless Inversion, sack Sakura Tribe Elder, get a land, and then just Emrakul, take our opponent's next turn, attack with all of our spirits. Opponent has a cycler. Okay. No, I think we just go for it, so we evoke Ingot Chewer. Wait, black, red. Alright. Evoke Ingot Chewer. It resolves. It goes after our Tormod's Crypt, but it dies first. So it goes to the graveyard. Then we Tormod's Crypt, nuke our opponent's graveyard. And then we cast a Demonic Dread, Cascades, cast Living End. So we get back a bunch of creatures, get some lands, fill our graveyard even more, have some threats, and pass our opponent's turn. So they basically have nothing going on now. Plays a tap land. They might just be dead on board, actually. We can attack with Wildwood. So fire up Wildwood, attack with everything. I think they have to use Beast Within just to fade one turn. Yep. Drops to 3. We play Smuggler's Copter, play a Swamp, pass the turn. So I don't know if there's a way out for our opponent. And our opponent scoops it up. Yeah, even if they had another Living End, we still got him. I think we're just going to keep it the same. So let's run it back. Alright. I mean, this is somewhat fine. Grizzly Salvage for the graveyard. Languish in case our opponent manages to go on the creature plan. Think we're going to lead on basics to not get blown out by Fulminator. Here comes the cycling. Tormod's Crypt would be a nice get. Play a Swamp. Well, yeah, let's pass. Passing Grizzly Salvage. Cycles. Blooming Marsh. We will take I guess a Plains? Let's take a Plains. Leave the creatures in the graveyard. Play the Swamp. Pass the turn and just Grizzly Salvage again if we need to. Opponent goes Violent Outburst. Well, let's Grizzly Salvage. Take a Forest. Mill nothing of consequence. Does our opponent have Fairy? Living End. Fairy. Yup. Alright. Well, the only good news is we do get to Languish. And we have all basics, so Fulminator doesn't get us. I guess Beast Within could kind of get us. Godless Shrine, tapped. Opponent passes. So, play a Forest. Languish. If our opponent can just immediately Living End again, then we're in trouble. Kessig Wolfrun. Fulminator Mage. Well, play the Plains. Play Lingering Souls. Play Smuggler's Copter. Pass the turn. Kessig Wolfrun is interesting in this deck. Opponent goes attacking. Well, let's crew our Copter. Try to block. Opponent has Krosan Grip. Alright, well then we will just chump with a Spirit, I guess? Opponent passes. Play Llanowar Waste. Play Lingering Souls. Play a Vessel. Pass the turn. Gonna stay back on defense so we can block this Fulminator. Because they can Kessig Wolfrun. So block, block, block. So they can get in like 2 damage. The good news is we could just hit Emrakul. So Fulminator dies. 3 card types. We're going to need good card types off Vessel though. That's not it. We'll take the Forest. We got nothing in hand. Ooh, that's Tormod's Crypt though. Cast Tormod's Crypt. That is a nice one. Flashback Lingering Souls. Flashback Lingering Souls. Play Stirring Wildwood. Pass the turn. Not going to cash in our last Lingering Souls yet because they could just Wrath our board again. And we don't really have creatures in the graveyard. Opponent has Fulminator Mage. We could use a big draw, like Emrakul. Well, play tap land. Well, this Wolfrun. Pass the turn. I think we got to keep blocking Fulminator Mage so it doesn't kill us. Opponent Beast Within's one of their own lands. Okay. Goes to combat. Well, fire up Wildwood. Block. Block everything on Fulminator. Actually, no. Let's just block 2 on Fulminator. Come on, Emrakul! We have enough mana if we find an Emrakul. The old-fashioned way. Alright. Opponent hits us for 5. Down to 2. Plays a tap land. Smuggler's Copter. Well, Flashback Lingering Souls. Play Smuggler's Copter. Play Blooming Marsh. Pass the turn. Oh boy. We just have not found any payoffs. We found Lingering Souls, but no Emrakul. Opponent goes to combat, attacks. Well, let's crew Smuggler's Copter. And so 3, 1, 2. I think we just got to go full on block. We get to loot. Oh, that is a really big draw. Okay. Now, once our opponent pumps, we can just kill the beast with Nameless Inversion. Still need an Emrakul for the big payoff. If our opponent doesn't block, okay, then we'll just let it go. Ingot Chewer. What are they going after? Tormod's Crypt. Well, time to sack it. Ingot Chewer dies. Come on, Emrakul. What happens if our opponent casts a Living End? The board is just, no one has anything? Okay, sure. They do cast a Living End. Opponent gets back Ingot Chewer. We kill Ingot Chewer. We draw dead card, Inquisition. Well, can we find an Emrakul or a way to find an Emrakul? Opponent draws a lethal threat. Oh, deck. Grizzly Salvage. Cast it. And whiff. That's game. Didn't find it. And that does it. We die to the Trample of Kessig Wolfrun. All of our Emrakuls at the very bottom of our deck. There's one finally. Too little, too late. And we scoop it up. Wow.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're subscribed, make sure to hit that bell icon to get notifications for all the latest videos. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you can find the next video right here.